What's up, everybody? Come on in, come on in. Just gonna chit chat for a little bit about a few things, honey. Hey, babe. It's Jamie. That's me here, honey. Welcome back to the channel. All that other great jazz. Okay, please be sure to hit the like button as you come in. We are going to chat about a few things. Okay, what's up, Crash Bandicoot? What's up, Amari in Asia? Hey, Miracle Martin, honey. Hey, Maya. What's going on? Hey, Al. What is up? Okay, I do have a few things here on the agenda that we are going to be chatting about. Okay, so let's talk about somebody that don't matter too much for real, while we wait for more people to get on in here. What's up, humble thy spirit or thyself? Sorry. What's up, Sanithia, Mika, Classic Man, Omar? You changed your name up, baby, like the wind that blows. Okay. What's up, Erica, honey? What's going on, y'all? Your girl, Miss Kim Kardashian, looks like she's getting sued. I said, Kim getting sued again? Like, girl, what is this about? And I'm seeing that it's a bit more serious than what I thought it was going to be about. They're saying that she has to pay $1.26 million in a settlement agreement with the SEC, that's Securities and Exchange Commission, amid charges that she unlawfully touted a cryptocurrency without disclosing she was being paid for promotion. Oh, wow. Or you need to go find on people and beat their ass. They set you up in so many words, okay? They ask you to promote their cryptocurrency. You put it on your page or whatever. You got paid a coin for it. Did you invest in it too? Because they turned around and said that you owed on now how y'all come up with that number? $1.26 million. Let me read and see if they're gonna give me more details on this so it can make sense for me, girl. Damn. They're saying that Kardashian is paying the settlement without admitting to or denying. So she ain't admit to it. She also didn't deny, but it seems like she's gonna go ahead and just pay them anyway. So it sounds like she's admitting that she did do this. You know what I'm saying? But they're saying without admitting to or denying the SEC findings. The agency said on Monday. She also agreed to not promote any crypto asset securities for 3 years. Girl, I wouldn't 3 years. I'm not promoting this shit no more. I'm not. I'm done. But you finna make me lose 1.26 mil. Guess what? The price just went up. Anybody else that's trying to get me to promote anything for them, the price just went up like inflation because I gotta pay these motherfuckers. Okay, so they can get up off my. So understand if you coming to me to promote anything that you got going on, the price is going up. If I'm working on any deals as far as Beats by Dre and whatever else little thing she got, the prices went up. Okay, let's add another half a meal to that because I got to pay these people. Period. Okay. Kardashian is paying the settlement without admitting to. We talked about that. She also agreed to not promote any crypto assets for 3 years. The fine is linked to a cryptocurrency called what is this? Ethereum Max, EMAX, which was pitched to investors as a disruptive new cryptocurrency. Kardashian was one of several girl, not it being one of several celebrities along with boxer Floyd Mayweather. And y'all done sat up here and came from me. And I'm just saying, if I was Kim, y'all done sat up here and came for my coin, girl. Y'all done sat up here and came for me. What is the fine for Floyd? Okay. What is the fine for former NBA star Paul Pierce? Where is their fine? Okay. Who used their fame to hype the crypto asset and who were the focus of a class action lawsuit in January over their endorsements? Whoa. So the people must didn't win no money. They must that must be what the investigation was about. Was this like a pump and dump, girl? You pump this up and then y'all just dump it, snatch the people money out, and then let's move on. Like what? Wow, the case is a reminder that when celebrities or influencers endorse investment opportunities, including crypto asset securities, it doesn't mean that those investment products are right for all investors. Girl, I know, clearly. We not over this whole influencer thing, girl. Not y'all using influencers for crypto. Like we not over that. Like I don't believe nobody that be really talking about flat tummy tea. I really don't believe it. Don't make me just because you go and get an influencer to promote it. Really doesn't make me go and buy any of the products. More than anything, if I see somebody with something on that's cute that I like, I may want to, get that item. I may like what they got on, but most of the people that rock stuff, I mean, I don't even know where the hell they don't promote where they got it from. So I feel a way about that. But as far as crypto, bitch, Kim Kardashian can't make me go and invest the shit in no crypto. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, she's a walking scam herself. So, like, why would I invest in a crypto? I hope these people got their money back. Like, girl, let me see what else these people talking about. And who is the creators of the damn coin? Bring them to the front. Them the other people we need to see because y'all done sat up there and went and found Floyd, went and found Kim, went and found Paul Pierce to promote this bullshit. So y'all the people that also need to come to the front because if she paying 1.26 mil, what is they paying? Because they the ones that pay for the promotion. So why am I being fined for getting a coin and promoting? What is they being charged? That's the question I'm trying to understand. All right. The digital coin creators Steve Gentile of Connecticut and Giovanni of Florida sold their holdings of EMEX for substantial profits as hype around the currency swell. Girl, y'all some swindlers, motherfuckers, ain't it? Girl, not when the hype was building, y'all decided to go ahead and share y'all shares or share y'all crypto or do whatever and opt out. Bring them back. Run it back. Bring them back. They need to pay for this. Girl, embarrassing, Kim. They done left you with it. Girl, that is so messy to me. The SEC said Kardashian settlement includes about $260,000 in disgorgement, covering the amount she earned from promoting the cryptocurrency plus interest, as well as a $1 million penalty. So that's where the 1.26 came from. Good. Yeah, that's some of stuff right there for me. What's going on, Kishwar, honey? Hopefully she pays Ray J for that. Pays Ray J that fast. When influencers promote something 9 out of 10, it makes me think scam and turns me away. I'm with you. That's what it makes me think. Child, not Floyd can't read. Why can't this rich people sit their asses down somewhere and go on vacation or something? How much money you want? That's what I'm saying. And then you sit up here coming up with a scheme that y'all set up to come to the people that already ain't got no money on some get rich quick scheme. All right. And now you the one that got to sit up there and pay 1 point something. And see, some part of me feel like I don't feel bad for you a little bit, Miss Kim, because you got all this money and you was out here trying to promote to these people this little get rich overnight type of scheme, girl. You know what I'm saying? So some part of me don't feel bad about you, losing this 1.26 because you probably gonna get it back like that. But you over here selling to people that probably wasn't able to really get their money out of the crypto. Cause I feel like if you got the creators of the damn crypto that jumped out, girl, even if we wanted to anybody make because y'all just hopped into it real quick to get a coin and then y'all hop right back out. Jump in, jump out. Introduce yourself. Like, girl, we don't even have time to introduce ourselves because y'all is done left. Okay, with our money. I feel a way about it, girl. I do. I do, honey. I do. This messed up, honey. I'm so tired of them and Kanye. And we're gonna talk about his too. I want them to go far away. Girl, I feel like even when they go far away, they're gonna figure out a way to make it back into our lives somehow, some way. But either way, good luck, Kim. Yikes. And let's go ahead and move on. Who else do we have in the queue? Who else do we have in the queue? Nia Long, okay. For those of you guys that's been anywhere under a rock somewhere, it was brought to the public that Nia Long's fiance, who was I'll say was because I don't think he gonna get coach the Celtics was caught out here doing some things, okay, messing around with some woman that they tried to say was like a staff. like a staff member. And then it flipped from her being a staff member to being a travel agent or whatever, somebody that, was helping Nia relocate from one location to come out there to Boston. Then it was, oh, she was this important person's wife. And I'm just like, it's so many rumors. We still don't know who this lady is. He was caught out there, all right, cheating on this woman. They're saying that this man knew about this since this summer and didn't tell her until she touched down. And when she touched down, that's when he decided to let her know, hey, I've been creeping around, I've been sneaking and stuff, I've been doing all kind of things I shouldn't be doing. So, and that's why, actually the job is, in limbo at this time. There's about to be an investigation, or at least there had been an investigation since the summertime, but he just not letting her know because it's about to hit the public. And it's like, that's so fucked up. Like, how do you have this lady relocate her life and all of this stuff to come be there with you and you couldn't give her a heads up or nothing? Like, that's just really some shady to me. All right. So all of that's been going on. Okay. And what's interesting is Matt Barnes, he did a live on last week or whenever it was, and he just pretty much talked about how, because at first he came out like he was advocating for Ime Udoka. Then he turned around and came back and said, my bad, guys, I didn't get all the details, I didn't know everything. So he says, I'm sorry about that. This situation than any of us could imagine. So I'm like, if it's much, much deeper, it makes me think that he messed around with a woman that's higher up, okay, on the pole, because y'all, girl, that didn't even sound right. That sound like I'm talking about a strip. I ain't talking about no stripper, girl. I'm talking about higher up in the chain of command when it comes to NBA and stuff. Okay, so that didn't really make sense because now y'all trying to say, oh, she's just a travel person, and I'm like, well, then what's deep about that? It's cheated on his fiance. That's a well-known actress. Yeah, but then it's like, who did he really mess around with? Because here's the other thing. Y'all protecting this girl. Y'all out here protecting the hell out of her. I still don't know what this lady name is. I still don't know what this lady look like, but y'all got him all on Front Street. This man that got suspended for a year. Then they're saying that the woman that he messed around with was also married. These are the things that people saying, and I'm just like, well, I mean, hell, she need to put out there on Front Street too. Like, what are we doing? Okay, if we gonna tell it, then we got to tell it all. So let's talk about all of it. Let's talk about all of it. But either way, it is what it is. Okay. Now, Miss Nia Long was caught out there. Somebody thought Miss Nia Long got the minding her damn business or whatever. And so they decided that they was gonna pull her to the side to try and, or at least not pull her to the side, but try to follow her to ask her questions about how she's feeling about the information since this came out and being put on Front Street. So this is what she had to say.
Hi Nia, how are you? How are you holding up?
I don't have any comment right now. I'm sorry.
There's nothing that you want to say. I mean, are you guys working things out? All right.
Now, I think that was rude as fuck. But it's just me, okay? I feel like that was rude as hell because you see this woman walking with her younger son. Her other son, I believe, is like 20 something. I feel like he's over the age of 18 for sure. I don't know if he's like 18, 21, 20, 20 something. Like, I think he's in his 20s. So you could tell that that's not the older son. That's the younger son that she had with Ime Udoka. So why would you sit up there and ask this lady questions about how she feels or whatever when you see her child, their child, walking alongside their mama? Now, granted, I already know that the daddy should have never did what he did, therefore putting the business out there. I get that. Okay. But that ain't that baby fault. If you want to talk to Nia, I don't think there's nothing wrong to see some soundbite. See that baby walking with him, like, girl, listen not and say we did. Like, you could have waited, you could have just filmed her. Then gonna ask her how she feel trying to go the extra mile. So I see why that lady did not say anything because clearly she got her child with her. But even if the baby wasn't with her, I don't about Nia's love life or anything for real unless she talks about it in the interview. So I doubt she would have given anything. I doubt she would have said anything to anybody, even if her son wasn't with her. You feel what I'm saying? But she did take to social media shortly after that, and she ended up putting up this statement saying a tip for mental health. Well, not really shortly after that, like the next day. She says a tip for mental health: learn to distinguish who deserves an explanation, who deserves one answer, and who deserves absolutely nothing. Ooh, that's right, Miss Nia. Okay, that's right. A tip for mental health. She ain't have to tell them nothing, so therefore, I don't think she would have had a conversation with them anyway. Period. So There's that. Okay. Yes, sometimes folks are so disrespectful and asking in front of her son. Like, that's so rude. Rude as hell. Read the room. Read the parking lot since you went in the room. Read the parking lot and see that that was not something you should ask this lady. I believe it was the wife of someone powerful, and he's being punished for sure. They suspended him so he can't get a new job in the meantime and won't be able to get paid. I don't think he'll be back for real. And you know what does suck about that? Um, is I do feel I don't know who I think what is the man that's always Stephen A. Smith? I think he was hollering about this. But it's like a lot of these people do be in the NBA, preferably white folks, I have to be honest. They be out here running amok, and when they get suspended, they still be getting paid. So why would y'all block this man and restrict this man from making a coin anywhere else? So now he got to sit out, not making no money, not bringing in nothing. I'm sure if he was doing right by his own coin, he probably got enough money to last him for a year. But I feel like that's a bit unfair. And then y'all over here shielding the woman, which also makes me think that the woman is a Caucasian woman, in my opinion, and y'all protecting her. So yeah, I mean, it definitely could have been a woman of, a higher stature with a man that's very powerful in the industry. And I think that sucks. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, girl, I guess. Didn't he get them all the way to the playoffs? I don't know. He probably did. I don't know. I ain't been watching basketball like I used to. He played with his job when he's sleeping with the wife of the person who can take your. Ooh, now see, that's so dear. Yes, you're right. You're right. That is definitely on him with that. Okay, especially you around here tiptoeing with somebody very powerful that could snatch your position from up under you. Ooh, it's giving. That's what you get. Whoa. Now he messed with two women, both the travel agent and the wife of one of the guys. Stop the man. Girl. Now he knew he knew that. Are you serious? He done messed with two of the ladies. Just a thotting and bopping out here on my girl, Miss Nia Long. Whew, I hate it. Mm, 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 mm. Let's see. He retracted all his comments because once people found it was the VP wife. Oh, girl, not the VP wife. Nothing has been confirmed yet, so and other things were coming out as the story gets bigger. So the story is definitely gonna be having some spider legs by the end of the year. Is what you're saying? Mm. She is a staff member. She's a staff member, but she is also the wife of the senior VP of the team. He called his ooh. Mm, mm. That's so messy. Girl, that is so messy. Good. But I don't know if y'all caught Nia kind of laugh or like she did this laugh when they asked her how she was feeling. Let me see.
Hi, Nia. How are you? How are you holding up?
I don't have any comment right now. I'm sorry.
There's nothing that you want to say. I mean, are you guys working things out?
It's the chuckle for me. Okay. When she said that, like her laughing makes me feel like he's she's getting in his shit at the house. That's what I took from that little chuckle. Like working things. I'm like, do you know who I am? I'm motherfucking me along. Like, are you out your mind? And you know, embarrass me down to the entire world. Oh, okay. So that's what I got from it. But we're gonna see what's really gonna be true at a later time. Okay. But anyway, get and let's go ahead and move on. Let's move on. Y'all, I just want this to sit right here for a minute because these two individuals have me so confused. Mr. Blueface and this young lady named Chrisean Rock. I truthfully cannot stand either of them. I'm just gonna be real. I can't. I people DM me stuff about them, and high key, I truly don't give up. That's why I never discuss them. But today I am, because I need to understand. And this is like us talking. Like, let's talk. Please type tippity tap in the comments. Help me to understand. What is the hype about these two individuals here? What is the hype about them? Outside of the fact that they paid blogs to post them over and 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 over again. And then so many people have so, like, they just so in tune and so all in their life. And it's like, y'all don't see that this girl being abused. Like, and then what's killing me is the fact that the blogs continue to post these people and showing that she being abused. And I don't understand it. I do not understand the hype. Ultimately, I do not understand the infatuation with these two individuals. I'm not even going to say a couple, because that ain't what they is. Okay. But with these two individuals, I don't understand. This baby made one song and got a remix with Cardi. Any other song after that does not matter. Okay. Saw him perform one time at the BET Social Awards. Lackluster. Thank God for editing and the cameras. Okay. Baby didn't seem like he knew any of his lyrics. All right. Just lazy. Just, didn't even want to be up there. I said, does he not want to be here? What's happening? What is going on? All right. I don't get it. What is the hype? I'm looking for the people to explain the hype. I do not watch Zeus. Mm-mm, mm-mm. When Bad Boys LA went off, so did my account, because I canceled it. I don't care too much about nothing Zeus has going on. Okay, so I don't. Mm-mm. But what is the hype? I said I was going to check out her interview she did on the Shade Room over there on YouTube to really get an understanding. Have yet to watch, because I'm not that entertained. All I know is that I go to my Twitter and I see an ass all out, and I see him laying on the couch, and I see some cottage cheese somewhere up in there, and I don't like it. I didn't ask for that. Okay? What did they say? I didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on me. Okay? I didn't ask for this. I opened up my Twitter and that's what I saw. I don't want to see that. Okay? Just nasty. And it's giving, by any means we need to be on the blogs. By any means, the people need to talk about us. By any means, like, girl, this is damaging. Can somebody help her? Can somebody help her? And it's really like them. These two individuals for me are like the song that you can't stand, but they play it so much that it gets in your head, and it's like, damn, I don't like this song. Like, how do I even know the words? Like, they play this shit so much. You know what I'm saying? How do I know the beat? Because they play it so much. It's like with these two, they put them on the page so much that it's like you ain't got no choice but to know what the hell going on. You know what I'm saying? From him beating up the mama to her find his mama and, or I'm sorry, not him beating up the mama, but to her find his mama and sister, to him knocking out her daddy, to them fighting over there somewhere in Vegas, to her getting arrested, all the way back to her getting her damn tooth knocked out, to getting the tooth put back in, to getting the tooth taken out to get a tattoo or whatever drawing of his ass on it, to put the tooth back in her damn mouth. I said, do y'all not see the abuse that is happening here? Like, y'all do not, like, nobody sees that, and they just go up and they just comment and they just da 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 da, and wow, wow. Like, y'all just, they just be in. It seems like whenever I've seen the comments when it comes to these two, people seem to be actually praising the behavior, and I'm like, this girl is being abused. She's being abusive to him, but she's also being abused. Like, it's just that, like, from day one when she got her tooth knocked out the very first time being in a house and fine. But I'm just like, I don't like, what is I need to understand the hype today. Um I just need, and nobody's answering. So y'all don't even know the hype either. Oh, girl, now it's giving BV and head to. Whoa. Wow, wow, wow. Mm-mm. This is something else, okay? It's like it's ridiculous that this is going on with these two. And now they have an OnlyFans page. Girl, I'm so tired of seeing them. I just I want her to leave. Like, get out right now. It's the end of you when it's too late. And I can't wait, okay, for y'all to be done. Okay? That's what I can't wait for. Mm-mm-mm. Say that you would treat me right, baby. Just do it. Come on, JoJo. Help her, somebody, okay? I bet both of their private areas are on fire. Goodness. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It was given when I saw the leak happen on Twitter. I'm like, dang, was the blogs not posting y'all enough? Like, and they've been doing it for months, like every week. And I feel like his sister is in on it. I feel like his mom is in on it because at one point the mama and him was going back and forth, and the sisters and stuff. And I just feel like everybody was in on the clout of it all. And can't nobody tell me Wet 100 ain't paying the blogs, or even Blueface himself trying to continue to stay relevant. And it's giving that he needs her in order to maintain that relevancy. And I hate it. I don't understand. I don't get it. Like they just, ugh. Right, right. I agree, Andrea. I agree. At this point, her missing tooth is the bitch. Ooh, shit. Damn. Y'all know I had a missing tooth when I was a kid. I had a tooth that was missing. My tooth was missing all the way up until going into seventh grade. Girl, them people had said, girl, you ain't gonna get that tooth back. That tooth ain't gonna never grow. That tooth ain't gonna never grow. Girl, I prayed so hard going into my seventh grade year. That bitch came in. I said, thank God. Period. Girl, because I would have been walking around trying to get me a piece of an implant put up there. Come on, God. But yikes. I want them to stop putting us in their business. Please stop. Please get me out of this maze. I literally feel like I am Alice in Motherfucking Wonderland walking throughout a maze, cannot figure out how to get my goddamn self out. Okay? Because at this point, I'm about to just try and plow through these motherfucking trees y'all got me walking around just so I can get the hell up out of here. Please let me out. Let me out. Yesterday she tweeted she was his breadwinner, and I said, "Oh, okay." And what? At least she know. Good luck, child. Child, right? Where is the music? They supposed to be rappers, right? Because I know them for fighting each other. Like that's all we know is them throwing hands. Like they get on my fucking nerves, and it's crazy. And I feel upset with myself that I even know what I do know about them. Because literally, when they pop up, I be trying to scroll like, girl, let me keep. But I have somebody that always top of my DM dumping it over. And I said, I don't know what the fuck going on with them. I don't be trying to know. I don't know. And I just know I hate that. It's like a bad song that you can't stand and you just know the words. Like, ugh. Whew. But anyway, girl, I just had to bring them up, hoping somebody finna give me a piece of clarity. Let me get a piece of it, girl. And the implant in the front, she must take it out before giving. Wow, does she take it out? Wow, it's just not good. Girl, they need to ban OnlyFans and everything like that. Like, well, I hate it here. I hate it here so much. But we ain't got to stay on them long. We really don't. We ain't got to stay on them long, girl, because whew, I just wanted understanding. But let's go ahead and move on, honey. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's talk about this nutbag here, Mr. Kanye West. Kanye West did I believe it was a Paris a fashion week, a fashion show or whatnot, and he decided to take a pose with his White Lives Matter shirt on next to Miss Candace Owens, who has been very problematic in her own right. I don't really know what to say about them. It's like, are we surprised? We shouldn't be. Are we surprised by anything? We shouldn't be. Kanye gonna exude ignorance every chance that he gets. And so I just ask that Kanye, who seems to be extremely out of touch, like I don't know, it's crazy because you still have black folks that really still go up for him. And I do feel like I will say some things that Kanye West say, I'd be like, okay, like you ain't dumb right here. That actually makes sense. And then you go and you do something stupid. And I mean, sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. And in this situation, I think that he was wrong. But a lot of black folks still like support him. I don't really fully understand it because this was the same man that went on to TMZ a few years ago and said that slavery was a choice. Whoa. The same man that said George Bush doesn't care about black people. Ain't that's what he said? Then took his ass up there with a Make America Great Again hat, sitting next to and posing with Donald Trump. And then here we are, flash forward, it's White Lives Matter. And when you have this black woman who I believe is I think she's like a fashion journalist. Let me make sure I said her title right. I want to make sure. Let me see. What's her name? Gabrielle K. Let me go to her page real quick. Gabrielle K. Now, what's your thing, Miss Gabrielle? I think she's like a fashion journalist or something like that. Gabriella K. Hopefully, it's in her bio. She's a fashion editor. That's what she is. And she pretty much took to social media to let people know her thoughts, like right out the gate, about how she was feeling about stuff. And she said, for one of them, she said, "Here comes the BS. I'm fuming, collecting my thoughts. DM me for my working thesis." Okay. So she was going to give her thoughts and her critique on how she felt about Kanye's latest, attention grabber, right? A validation seeker. You know what I'm saying? Mayo validation seeker. So she pretty much was texting a friend and she just pretty much said that she didn't understand where he was coming from. She was trying to kind of understand where he was coming from, but it didn't make sense because how this said language could, affect black people. Saying White Lives Matter, you're putting it out there as though like there's a scarcity on their lives. So therefore, it could lead to even more mass incarcerations and attacks on black people and stuff. And I was following along with what she was saying. And because of that, Kanye West came out and he made a statement saying something like, everybody knows that Black Lives Matter was a scam. You're welcome. And he just ignorant. He just out of touch. He's ignorant. I didn't really appreciate that. It's like, duh, we know. First of all, here's the thing. We don't have to say their lives matter, in my opinion, because the life has always mattered. Their life has always been way more important than any black person, people of color, or anything. Okay, so that's why we don't say this. Okay, we know, we see, you know what I'm saying? We're not saying some shit happened to y'all or anything, but we trying to make y'all understand the importance of our lives because honestly, if it wasn't for the lives of our ancestors, y'all wouldn't have half of this shit that y'all got now. Okay. And I just feel like that was just super fucking ignorant. But you can bring your ass onto social media and cry to us as if we could really do something for you. Cause it's giving Ari, Moneybag Yo girlfriend, who always talking about people broke. Okay, I always talk about people broke. That's what Kanye is giving to me. Okay, you coming to us, quote unquote, broke folks. Like, how can we really help you? When you complaining about the Kardashians and stuff and how my kids, black fathers should be present, this and that. And didn't you just say not too long ago that black fathers matter? Didn't you just say that shit when you called out Tristan? You called out what's the other one's name? Travis, I think, and you called out one, it was another one. Is it them three, Tristan, Travis, and Kanye? I feel like you probably yelled for somebody else, but you was just saying that, and then you come out talk about with this white lives matter. I said, baby, it's giving. Let me pander to these white folks over here in motherfucking Paris. When you was just sitting up here with your black ass, and they done fucked up the stuff you got going on over there with the Gap and selling your shit and all this other stuff. Like, don't come to the internet complaining to us no more. We don't really truthfully give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? With your out of touch ass. Like, I just distasteful, girl. Now some stuff I may be with you on when you say certain things. I do, but when you wrong, whether y'all a fan or not of this mother, y'all need to call him out for his damn words because he was wrong for that shit. And then you got Candace ass sitting up there just posing like life is grand cheese. I said, girl, her husband must be as pale as a horse, as pale as a horse. They get on my nerves. Tell him not to come around here with the K gang. Right. When the K gang comes for him and tries to keep him from them kids again. Like, don't come complaining to us. Don't cry for us, Argentina. And don't cry to us either. We don't want to hear it. We can't help you. We can't do nothing for you. Ye is giving that don't take showers and he stink. And child, ain't no telling. Kanye stay doing some foolery and his cult stick beside him and act like us people not going with it. Just don't see the vision because he's a genius. Been over him for years. Okay. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. Billionaires will never benefit black and marginalized people. Kanye doesn't give about black people. Period. And it's crazy how the same thing he said about somebody else years later, you're the prime example of that. Only for him to turn around also and confess that Sway had the answers all along. Child, ain't that some shit? Um, Let's see what else. Yeah, Kanye moving into that elderly phase of life where he delusional and saying anything. Once he finally hit 60, it's all over. Child. Whew, Lord have mercy. I don't pay him any attention, and I'm more frustrated with black folks that continue being shocked. And Kanye does this on purpose. He's an opportunist to the white audience to always stay relevant. That's what it's given. That's what it's given. As far as the black people being shocked, I don't even know if a lot of them are shocked. I think they're just continue to be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's about shock, but more so disappointment every single time. More and more and more for him. And just a reminder of how some of them don't fuck with him anyway. But then you have a lot of them that don't care. It doesn't matter. If they're not disappointed, they're not shocked. I'm gonna stick beside him. Either way it go, I'm a ride. Girl, he said he could keep it. He could keep that. He could keep that. He can keep that. Keep that. Child, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know no more. I don't know. That's what they say, child. I don't know. He put it out there, they roll with it. But either way, and let's go ahead and move on, girl. That's enough of the time on Mr. Yay, honey. Okay? Not when your nays become yays. No, them nays can stay nays, Nikki, when it comes to him. Yankee stadiums with Jays and Kanye. Girl, no ma'am. That's the back when he was he ain't no more. But anyway, let's talk about this thing right here, y'all. This right here is some messy shit to me, okay? Y'all, a lot of y'all people are not in Georgia, but this guy's name is Herschel Walker, and he's running for U.S. Senate, right? And I don't know if you guys have seen a lot of the ads where they're pretty much like promoting him, or not so much as promoting him, but there are some ads that are talking about how he abused his wife and stuff like that. Well, baby, his son has been on his ears, and it's just so funny to me, okay? So basically, he's a person that's trying to promote that he's anti-abortion and all this other stuff. Well, when the story came out of people saying that he actually ended up getting somebody pregnant like a few years back, and he actually paid her. This was like a mistress or whatever, girlfriend, side chick, whatever it was to him. Did I click on the wrong one? Give me 1 second. Let me click back on it. I think my elbow did it. Sorry, y'all. So when the story came out that he actually ended up, actually let me see if I have it, because I wanted to Let me see if I have it. I wanted to read it to y'all what they saying, girl, because this man came out and he was a lying. He said they lying on him, good. That man said, this is lies. This is all. Why am I thinking about Carly Red? It was all a lie. It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. Nah, I believe it. Once the sun came out and started saying a lot of shit, I believe that is true. So the person says exclusive Herschel Walker, an anti-abortion abolitionist or whatever, paid for an abortion in 2009. We have the receipts, literally. So then this is when Herschel Walker came out, girl. He came out with this statement. And he says, regarding the latest Democrat attack, not you saying it's a Democrat attack, he talking about it's a lie. He says, this is a flat out lie. And I deny this in the strongest possible form. Okay. He says, this is another repugnant hatchet job from a Democrat activist disguised as a reporter who has obsessively attacked my family and tried to tear me down since this race started. He's harassed friends of mine asking if I father their children. He's called my children secret because I didn't want to use them as a campaign prop in a political campaign. Now they're using an anonymous source to further slander me. They will do anything to hold on to power. It's disgusting gutter politics. He says, I'm not taking this anymore. I'm planning to sue the Daily Beast for this defamatory lie. It will be filed tomorrow morning. Okay, so this is what he said, girl. The sun came out, baby. Listen, Grace. The sun came out and he's been on his ass. Okay, so let's see what the sun girl, cause this was some messy boost. Let me go. So the sun says, every family member of Herschel Walker asked him not to run for office because we all knew some of his past. Okay. She says, or he says, every single one. He decided to give us the middle finger and air out all of his dirty laundry in public while simultaneously lying about it. I'm done. Baby boy was not done. Baby boy kept going. All right. So, baby boy says, I know my mom and I would really appreciate if my father, Herschel Walker, stopped lying and making a mockery of us. You're not a family man when you left us to bang a bunch of women, threatened to kill us, and had us move around or move over 6 times in 6 months running from your violence. Whoa. He says, I don't care about someone who has a bad past and takes accountability, but how dare you lie and act as though you're some moral Christian, upright man. You've lived a life of destroying other people's lives. How dare you? Okay. Go. And then he came out. He had made a statement. He made a statement. Wait a minute. We're going to get into it. Let me pause it, girl. Let me see if I can get the audio to play. Let me see if it's going to play. Because this right here was messy. Somebody said it be your own kids. It do, and I am cackling. Okay, so Chrisean says, I've stayed silent for nearly 2 years as my whole life has been lied about publicly. I did one campaign event, then said I didn't want involvement. Don't you dare test my authenticity. Here is the full story. Now, mind you, this boy sat side by side with his dad, and I believe that's what he's talking about. It's some type of campaigning event or something. He sat right next to his dad. It seemed like he was team Go or Herschel Walker or whatever. Well, baby boy came to the ground to get some stuff, the Twitter, to get some stuff off his chest. So let me see if I could play the audio. If not, I have the videos downloaded, so we'll play it either way.
I stayed silent as the atrocities committed against my mom were downplayed. I stayed silent when it came out that my father, Herschel Walker, had all these random kids across the country, none of whom he raised. And you know my favorite issue to talk about is father absence. Surprise, because it affected me. That's why I talk about it all the time, because it affected me. Family values, people. He has 4 kids, 4 different women, wasn't in the house raising one of them. He was out having sex with other women. Do you care about family values? I was silent lie after lie after lie. The abortion card drops yesterday. It's literally his handwriting in the card. They say they have receipts, whatever. He gets on Twitter. He lies about it. Okay, I'm done. Done. Everything has been a lie. And so for the right to say I'm being suspicious for saying, hey, I'm done with the lies, when you all have been calling me saying, is this true about your dad? Gosh, we're not going to win Georgia, this candidate, all that's been you. You have no idea what I've been through in my life. You have no idea what me and my mom have survived. We could have ended this on day one. We haven't. I haven't told any stories. I'm just saying, don't lie. Don't lie on my mom. Don't lie on me. Don't lie on the lives you've destroyed and act like you're some moral family man. Y'all should care about that, conservatives. And then for people on the left to act as though I'm responsible for all of the things that he has done. I've talked about Father Epps. I've talked about these issues because they've been close to me, because they matter to me, because I went through it. That's why I've talked about it. So when you say, well, talk about your dad, but I'm saying this behavior is atrocious. Don't come for me. You don't have to like my politics. You don't have to like me. You don't have to. I'm just saying I'm done with the lies. We were told at the beginning of this, he was going to get ahead of his past, hold himself accountable, all of these different things, and that would have been fine. Go ahead. He didn't do any of that. Everything's been a lie. Everything's been downplayed. Everything's been cutting corners. The whole thing. And whose expense is that at? Me, my mom, as we're chased down by the media, we're terrorized, all these different things. People are questioning my authenticity. I'm done. Don't lie. Don't put this on me. This is a candidate issue, not a me issue. I wouldn't have spoken out if there weren't all these lies every day.
Ooh, well, hold on.
I stayed silent as the atrocity.
Wait a minute. Let me pause this. Let me see, because he got more to say, girl. He got more to say because baby boy been going in. So he says, I've spoken to nearly all of the people who have attacked me and told them quietly that I didn't want to be involved. Okay. He says, now they're blaming me for everything I'm not responsible for. It's disgusting. Okay. And then he goes on to say this. So let me rewind it, girl. Let me play. Make sure we can hear it.
And just two more things I have to address, and then I'm done with this buffoonery nutjob land. This is atrocious. People on the right are pulling up that I did a campaign event with my dad last year. They're saying, well, you supported them all last year and all this year. You look suspicious. No. You all have been calling me saying, why aren't you on the campaign trail with your dad? Why aren't you helping him out? This looks weird. You should go help him. And I've said to you calmly, I'm not getting involved. You don't know my family life. I did one event last year when we were told he was going to get ahead of his past and hold himself accountable. None of that happened. Everything's been a lie. So for me to tell you I'm not getting involved, and then you also be flooding my DMs and calling me saying, I didn't know all this about your dad. We're going to lose the Senate race. And then when I simply say, I'm done with the lies, you go, well, Chrisean looks suspicious. Excuse me? I haven't told one story about what I experienced with him. I'm just simply saying, don't lie. And then for certain political pundits to be pulling up old pictures I posted of my dad, thinking they can police and determine what my relationship with my dad was. If you want to pull stuff up, I'll pull stuff up. Don't try me. Don't test my authenticity. All of this has been a lie, and you've known it. You've known. So don't you dare. And then to the left, who says, well, he did all this to your mom and you were still with them. And, that's weird. You know nothing about my life. My parents went through a dirty divorce. I went through a lot as a child. And you don't know anything. You don't know the ebbs and flows of our relationship. Nobody knows anything. So for everyone making these wild theories and whatever, that's crazy. This is about a bunch of lies. Again, if I had an issue with whatever, I could have ended this day. That's not my intention. My intention is don't lie about your life at the expense of me, my mom, and all of the people that you've affected throughout your life. You don't get to pretend you're some moral family guy. You don't get to pretend all these things. Talk policy, talk normal. Do not lie.
Ooh, baby.
He's committed.
Well, not into my uncancelable. Oh, it's the podcast. I said, baby, what is he saying? What is he saying? Well, yikes. Homeboy just went in and went off on his daddy. And I'm not even mad at him for it. I'm not. Herschel, baby, you wouldn't get my vote, period. You definitely not getting it now. Okay, you weren't gonna get it in the beginning. All right, but this is signed, sealed, and it won't be delivered. Okay, on your end. You feel what I'm saying? But girl, it's just funny. I feel like this boy was telling the life of so many politician kids for real. I really do. They go out here, they promote, they talk all this stuff whole time. They got all these skeletons in their own motherfucking closet. And I could just imagine how many of the campaign managers be on the kids' heads to not say certain things, not do certain things, and then be sitting up there telling them to go along. You should really support your dad over here. So what Martin used to tell Gina, smile, just flow and shut up. Just flow and shut up. And I'm sure that's what they was telling the kids. Flow and shut up, smile, wave. Don't give them a whole lot, but just act like you're in support of your dad, even though we know you can't stand your dad or you can't stand your mom. So that baby was out there just, preaching on behalf of all political kids, okay? All right, so PK finna take a new meaning, ain't it? It ain't finna just be preacher's kids, okay? It's finna be politician kids, period. Let me see what you guys are saying. Listen, I was thinking that as far as like, I hope this does not help him in any capacity. Because when I went to Herschel's page, he also said, and that was something else I had meant to show y'all, but it's okay. I could just tell you what he said. After his son snapped on his ass, he goes back to his page and he says, I love in all caps my son no matter what. The likes, the retweets are continuing to go up. This man got 40 some thousand likes on just this one little post. So I'm over here like, girl, these people they probably sold either way because they're going to vote for their party, period. So it probably don't matter who's running. It's just the agenda of whatever party that they're behind. They just gonna rock with it. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So we'll see, child. Hopefully the people get out here and they vote, honey. All right, because I can imagine how much more powerful this man will be and how he would retaliate against his kids or anything if he were to get in office. I'm not saying that he would, but you just never know. You never know. The way he sat up here and then already lied and the son then came out and called him a liar, child. So I'm like, okay. Somebody says, I didn't know this was his son, but it makes sense now with all of the horrible things he has said about Black people and LGBTQ plus. Oh, okay. Wow. All right. He's the one that's been going after the LGBTQ. Meanwhile, he's clearly a part of it. Mad at Starbucks for having a pride flag. Sorry, I don't trust anybody in the whole family, but go off. Wait a minute. So are you and Sanithia saying the same thing? Did the son go off on Starbucks for the flag? Or did the dad Herschel go off on Starbucks for including the LGBTQ plus community? Because I didn't know about that. Wait a minute, BB. Wait a minute. Whoa, not Jamie, my uncle, was running for town president for Dominican Republic. They asked the family to speak. I told everyone he's a drunk con man. Don't trust this devil. Whoa. Damn. I hope you ain't say that out loud to the public now. Whoa. So the sign went off on Starbucks back in June. The son didn't like the pride flags being displayed. Why? They're trying to show inclusion. What's the issue? He went off on Starbucks and the singer Kalani. Whoa. Wow. He argued with Kalani in the drive-thru about it. It's on video. Jeez Louise. Whew, Lord have mercy. The son is super ignorant, but hearing him speak of his dad abusing the white mom and him makes me understand things more. I don't know if he is. It sounds like they were saying in the comments that the young man is. At what you said at this point, throw the whole Walker people in the trash. Whoa. You want me to research the son? He has so many problematic videos online. Why do I feel like most of the videos are on TikTok? I feel like if I just go to TikTok, I'm going to find everything that I need. She said he's very gay and can also be right. Oh, he's very gay and can also be right about his dad. Child, this was messy, but he came and he aired it the hell out. I tell you that. And I'm not mad at him for airing it out. Okay, so he's on TikTok famous. Okay, I'm gonna check that out and see what's it really giving, child. Whew. Well, either way, honey, good luck, and let's move on. Cardi B and the ladies, okay? Cardi B, her sister Hennessy, and Raw Ali. All right, so excuse me. All right, we're gonna wrap this thing up with them. So the other day, yesterday, go last night, go a few hours ago. We ain't even been 24 hours. All right. Cardi B gets into it with JT online. They had some insults or whatever about each other that they shared online. At some point, I really did start to think that this probably was a scheme that JT and Cardi B came up with to come to us with the details. For real, for real. Okay. Now, after the ladies kind of got into it, which was very weird, they were talking in the DMs, but they would come onto Twitter to share their real thoughts. And I was confused. This is why I felt like they were actively working together to bring this to social media for real. Like, I don't know. Some about it didn't seem right. And then the old girl calling her fancy pants, Cardi calling her prison pants. It's just a lot. Okay. So it seems like Mr. Jason Lee got a chance to speak with both ladies, and this is what he ended up saying on yesterday on Twitter. Okay, he says, "Talk to Big Barty. It's squashed, and they talked it out. That's what I like to see. I hate seeing all these female rappers fighting with each other. Both have respect for each other. Hip hop bigger than this. Yes, girl. At this point, y'all need to call hip hop something else. I don't even know if it should be called hip hop no more, girl. Call it something else, pop. I don't know. But anyway, he goes on to say, everybody go to sleep. The internet has been way too wild today. No, Jason, you're wrong. Okay. The internet has been way too wild for the past couple of weeks. Okay. For the past few weeks, the girls have been cutting the fuck. Okay. They need to go to sleep. Don't tell us to go to sleep. Tell them to go to sleep. They need to go to sleep. They're the ones doing too much. Okay. So then he says, talking to the girl JT, we good. I'm going to bed. All right. So that's what happened. Seems like everybody is good. They talked it out. All is well. Then out of nowhere, Miss Hennessy comes onto the gram and starts going off on somebody. She says, "My name is Sexy AF. I love my name Hennessy. That SHI looks cute. All the NIGGA say they love my name. All the girls love my name. Hating ass old BIT. Thinks she doing something. Hop off my DICK, you old BIT." And everybody like, who she talking about? She says, Hennessy, a little tattoo. That SHI. That's how much I love my name. Okay. She says, you just mad because you gotta pay BITs to have threesomes with you and your side NIGGA. Nobody wanna F that fat stank cootie twat BIT. That's why you mad. Okay. NIGGAs pay for the cootie twat, but BITs paying for cootie twat. Wait a minute. What? Laugh my ass off. I'm like, what? No, I ain't say pop pop. I said hop pop. But anyway, I was reading the comment. But the next one she says is, this BIT name sound like a dragon noise. Raw. So that led me to believe she's talking about Miss Raw Ali. She says, off my DICK BIT, how old is this BIT? Is what Miss World said. Okay. Now, somebody over there on site went to social media to put this post up, and they also captioned it. All right. So this is what they had to say in this caption. They says, at 2 a.m. when most of the world is sleeping. Girl, why they made me think of Selena? Late at night when all the world is sleeping, I stayed up and think of you. And I used to, come on, Selena. See, y'all ain't have to say I miss Selena. Damn. Anyway. So then they said Cardi B's sister is writing Raw Ali. Late at night at 2 a.m. when everybody's supposed to be asleep, Miss Girl is writing Raw Ali. She's crying about loving her name and says it's sexy. She said Raw pays BITs for threesomes. And is what the person had to say. And my thing is really this. But what was said to her for her to respond the way that she said it? Because how she said it was, I like my name XYZ. So it sounds like she was responding to something. But then on site, who I told y'all is really their biggest fans, they make the post in the comments making it seem like when everybody supposed to be asleep, she up there respond, she up there talking to Riley. Okay, well then you must have said something for that damn girl to respond. So what was said about her name for her to respond to? Like I'm a little confused. Y'all trying to make the girl seem like she crazy when clearly she over there taunting people her damn self. You know what I'm saying? Girl, I just truly feel like Raleigh and it's on site. People love Cardi more than her fan, her and her sister more than her fans do. Okay, but either way, y'all let me know y'all thoughts. You feel what I'm saying? But Cardi ended up going up to put this post up later on saying, ever since we was young, there was always something BITs hated on me and my sister about. It's like they knew we was heading for greatness. We got a lot of surprises though for the ones that used to hate and the ones that's hating now. Okay. Some part of me feel like that didn't even need to be announced. Like you're already a celebrity, you got long money, you already, big up. Like you to me, you didn't even have to announce that. You know what I'm saying? Like we got some big things in store. I mean, just do what you gonna do. They gonna see it anyway. You gotta tell them this. You know what I'm saying? It was giving slight childish. Like back in the day, people used to talk about me and my sister. They used to talk about us. They must have knew we was gonna be successful. We ain't got to talk about what was. Let's talk about what's now, okay? And then we'll get to where we going as soon as we get there. You feel what I'm saying, girl? Like, what is happening? What is happening? That's how I feel, okay? It's a lot. Let's see. One thing about Cardi and Henny, they be having time. I don't care what's going on. They do. And I want their phone battery to fall out. It's only 24 hours in a day. And them helpers gonna make it 25. Not they gonna make it 25. I want that battery to fall out. Okay, so it's confirmed Hennessy slow too. Ain't no way Cardi was writing out those tweets herself yesterday. I knew it, child. Cause what? Y'all is crazy. Um you can never trust people. They say everybody hating on them. It's only Tuesday. I'm tired of this week. I told y'all it's gonna be a long ass week, and it's just getting started. Just getting started. It's gonna be even much more longer. Okay, well, that's that, guys. I wanted to come to you all real quickly on a coffee break, have a chit chat or whatnot. I'm going to go ahead and skate out. All right, so yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget to like the video if you have yet to do so. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at jamithatsme, honey. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.